folks? How are we all doing today? Right, well, we are weirdly back in Heroes of Mount Dragon, which was a game I ran a couple of weeks back. Got a sponsored segment to run the demo from the creators of this, RuniQ, RuniQ, in the bottom left there. And the game released, I believe, yesterday, day before. But they were kind enough to offer me I think it was last week, actually. I think I've had this one in my emails for a little while, but they kindly offered me a full game key to continue the sponsorship and go forward and do some more. So first things first, I will tell you this is on a 20% discount at the moment, and if you want to grab it, you can do so in the link there. That will be popping up regularly throughout the stream. So if it's something that takes your fancy, grab it while it's on discount. Steam Summer Sale and all that. And I'll be honest, for me, this has been a relatively disappointing summer sale. I literally haven't bought anything yet. So, there's a couple I've got my eye on, but I'm kind of waiting to see what happens first. But yeah, so this is the full game, and I did quite enjoy this. I'm looking forward to trying some of the other characters, because we tried the Yellow Ogre, the Orange Cat Lady, the Blue Elf Rogue, I think it's an elf, Dark Elf Rogue, I guess, and the Green Elf Archer. Those were the four we were able to try last time. Kind of looking forward to the two mage classes, because I imagine they're gonna play a little different, and obviously to be able to go and do the full campaign. This is also multiplayer, 4-player. It was kind of easy as well, so I'm gonna knock up the difficulty and go on hard mode. So we've only got those four again first off. Okay, so I guess we've got to go through and sort those out. Let me just turn that overlay off. I don't think we're going to need that on. Where is the new overlay? Show performance. Oh, there we go. I've been testing out Steam's new overlay beta. Right, the one I enjoyed most was those. Well, I enjoyed those two the most, but I think she was the favorite. So I am going to select you, host a game, private, and start.
The world had been divided into 8 kingdoms, one for each race. The Elven Sanctuary, home to the Shadow Elves. The cursed forest twisted by the taint of corruption. The Goblin Plains, where orcs and goblins go unchecked. The Forbidden Desert, with its scorching sands and lost cities. The Hell Gorges, filled with lava seas and home to demonkind. The Arcane Valley, where the 8 spheres of magic take root. The Forgotten Crypts, where the dead are restless, and the frozen peaks, where the bloodthirsty barbarian horde awaits. Although it has never truly known peace over centuries of existence, the world of Una is about to descend into chaos. For reasons unknown, hordes of monsters are now plaguing the land and threaten its fragile stability. To counter this threat, the celestial dragon, last of its kind, had foreseen 8 great heroes that could one day replace him as he draws his last breaths. Each of them had been given a dragon egg to bring to the legendary Mount Dragon in order to become the world's very first dragon souls. Infused with the essence of the dragon, these chosen heroes are now capable of transforming into dragons. Guided by the celestial dragon, they have begun their training to replace him, but the dragon has gone missing. Unsure of what to do, they venture forth in hope of shedding light on what is lurking behind all this. Now, let us journey on and meet our legendary heroes.
Okay. Well, I particularly like the hordes of monsters are roaming the lands for some unknown reason. I like that they just went, fuck it. They're roaming. We don't know why. I'm not going to make up a story. Just fucking fight them. I really like that.
Windy Shores.
Windy Shores. Okay. Hello.
Our journey begins at Windy Shores, a quiet place of little significance.
Make sure to keep your eyes peeled. If you spot purple and red flowers, let me know. Super duper important. Really. Those are dragon spices, better known as Schwing Schwing in Goblin tongue. Crafting some poison? Poison? Of course not, it's for cooking. You know, the saying, one cannot go on a great adventure without a full stomach. Huh? I said it's goblins. Let's go. Wait. Oh, never mind, I guess we have no choice. Alright, what was... We do that. There was... I'm trying to remember what the combo was that... There's a combo that lets you slide across the floor, and I can't think what it is. Hit me. Hit. Da-da-da. Floor chicken.
Tastes like chicken, I guess.
Tastes like chicken, I guess. Hey, Pixel, I do. Oh god, I am doing badly. Pressing the wrong combos. Back to the head. Either I've not got some of my skills yet, or something's missing here. I'm sure there was an ability to slide under them. Which was like a really cool attack that knocked them up into the air.
Apple a day doesn't keep the orc at bay.
Not too bad yourself. Yeah, I've been looking forward to playing this. I played the demo of this as a... Well, the beta demo, and it's quite good. Ah, I did it! Dodged into that one. Oh god, I'm taking so much damage. Ow! Goblin. Got it? I better try and get some food, really.
Call that healing? Goblin bombers. Nasty little creatures that love a bang.
I don't think I'm actually hurting him. Range on these guys is actually kind of insane. Spent the day at the beach. Like that. I kind of wish I had. I did go out with some friends today, though. I went out for some steak today with some friends, met up. A good old time. Sadly, couldn't find any more Final Fantasy Magic Gathering cards, but steak was nice. It was quite nice. Okay, direct hits blow up instantly. it up then. Angle them. Oh, so if I was to... Yup. Okay, okay. Well, I hope you had a good day. I would like to spend the day at the beach, actually. That would be very nice. I might have to do that this week. I think you've hit the nail on the head there.
There is a dragon saying, where there is a goblin, there is a swarm.
Triggers. Ah, burn. Mess with the dragon. Get the burn. Seems to have nerfed the damage of that. We're back full on dragon again, so that's good. Really wish I could remember that combo that allowed me to dive underneath them and shoot them from below. Charged arrows unlocked. Oh, okay, so with the demo, because it was partway through the game, had already got some abilities unlocked, I see. Now that the fighting's over, mind telling me why you're in the Goblin Plains, Grog? Good point. After all, it's where you came from, so tell us all there is to know. Well, there are a variety of reasons. Vices, seeing old friends. And I did mention that. Skip to the important part. Well, if someone had introduced me at the start of the mission, it would have helped.
Let me tell you about Grog, a retired half-orc hero who spent peaceful days as a tavern keeper along with his 3 goblin sidekicks. It was a pretty tavern, nestled on the high cliffs of the Goblin Plains, where you were welcomed by the warmth of a good game, a good meal, and a good beer. Without alcohol, of course. One day, grieving families came to inform him that a band of bloodthirsty orcs had kidnapped their children to turn them into slaves. Grog reluctantly left his tavern to negotiate an exchange with those he affectionately called his former in-laws. This is how he learned that his half-brother Bismarck the Destroyer, a purebred orc with a non-existent sense of humor, was preparing to invade the Goblin Plains in order to set them ablaze. That's when he decided to dig out his old combat gloves that he had sworn never to wear again. He then undertook the risky, even dangerous plan to unite the warlike goblin clans in order to face the threat of the orc invasion. A great battle ensued, during which Grog and his army of goblins confronted Bismarck and his legions of orcs. Thanks to his power, Grog transformed into a dragon and repelled the invader with the very short-lived help of the goblins. A year of peace has now passed. However, Grog has heard of a new threat looming over the Goblin Plains. Rumors say that Bismarck
Thank you very much for the follow,
has not
Pixel.
only returned,
It
but
is
has
appreciated.
succeeded in uniting orcs and goblins under one banner. So it seems that Grog must once again put on his fighting gloves and face his half-brother Bismarck.
There we go. Now we know the story of Grog. I think this is where we started in the demo.
There is not much to see here, but sometimes you just have to walk to reach places of actual interest.
I like the narrator. How do you know your brother is back from the dead? Instinct, but mainly rumours from travellers and innkeeps. Plus, it's my first video game. My villain can't be dead even before we begin. Got to milk that big bad guy. Reliable. Don't be so glum, It'll be fun to work together for the first time. Imagine all that we're going to see and go through. Let's just go. Right. Ah, okay. Knock him up into the air with that. I charge my arrows then.
Nothing quite like a giant wasp being crushed under your teeth. You can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, that's horrible. Ow. Okay. Not too difficult to deal with. I appreciate that.
Many hits, huh?
The hero's moves and their button combination can be viewed in the move list via the pause menu. Shooting arrows, aerial arrows. So it said we've got charged arrows. Hold and release sends a powerful arrow that pierces through enemies. Any direction. Oh. Okay, she's got a longer wind-up, it got a longer start animation than I expected.
Finally, less talking and more fighting.
Okay, we can do that mid-air. That's quite nice. And it knocks those down. That is good to know. So if we do that... Okay, so it's not hold a direction. It's don't be holding a direction. It's got to be a neutral input for charged arrows to work. Well, those little grunts didn't waste any time to fortify their positions. Look at these hidden traps. They're not very well hidden. Hidden, they seem to be placed in a rather suspect way. Like someone wanted us to avoid them more easily. I'm quite liking the combat again. I forgot how much I enjoyed just the simple combat of this. Oh! Taking a lot of damage though. Come on. Let's kill it. Don't get stabbed. Oh, okay, that was on me. Trying to dodge in midair, and then I realised you can't. I have some health.
Have to love those warping goblin shamans. Just make sure to keep an eye on them.
Damn it.
Stand up!
Oh god. Whoop. Oh, that was it. How did I do that? No, that wasn't it. That was something slightly different. Hello. Oh, there was Interlock. I didn't recognise the totem at the end there. I guess there must have been one at the other end, at the other level, but I didn't see that. Can you tell us a little more about your brother? Bark the Oyster. You mean my half-brother, Bismarck the Destroyer? He's out for blood, revenge, glory, power, conquest, and pretty much whatever else you can expect from a big orc warlord with a small ego, except that he's incredibly strong. Yet you're quite the opposite. Why is that? Admit, he is quite weak. Well, excuse me, Mr. I have no life outside of training. I happen to be a tiny little bit rusty is all. And to answer your real question, I prefer adventuring with friends. He takes on our mother's side. She always hoped that I would enslave all humans plaguing our kingdom, as she would put it. Sounds like you have quite the family. I can relate to that. My brothers are monsters too. But that's another story. So how do you plan on stopping them? Now that you've already failed once before. Well, it's simple. We beat the hell out of his butt. That's your actual plan? I'm more of a plan on the go kind of guy. How about we scout ahead and see if there are any goblins aligned, see if the goblins are aligned with the orcs? That's exactly my plan. Of course it is. Just wait till this big head bad guy goes pop. I'll make sure to get back at him. Goblinburg.
As you might imagine, Goblinburg is a place that just crawls with goblins. A great vacation spot for adventurers looking to crack some skulls, if you ask me.
Understandable. Taking hit quite easily. But again, we are on hard mode, so I guess it makes sense. Oh god, I thought I'd blown up then. Oh. Me, you little shit. Okay, I deserve that. Don't really get much time to use my my super arrow. Also, really, no health? Game's being stingy on the health. I wonder if that's hard mode.
Should I introduce every single new monster?
Please.
Fine. I'll just go ahead and say it. Wargs. As they are more commonly known, are vicious war dogs usually used by orcs to wage war. Careful not to let them pounce on you.
Oh, a dog. Any more? Yeah, kind of crazy long. But also, don't like how you get so much damage per hit. That's rough.
Where the heck did that come from? The more mobs, the merrier. Fire it up!
Ow, ow, ow. Need more food, please. More poutine.
An apple a day doesn't keep the orc at bay. Ah, finally, orcs. Now these orc warriors are berserker by nature, so make sure to finish the job quickly.
Well, Rescue versus those was kind of simple. Too easy. Archer lady for the win. HP plus unlocked. I mean, more HP is good. We do like having more HP. Did we learn anything about your half-brother Bismarck? His name is Bismarck. Well, not really. It's a brawler game, not an RPG, so no real investigation going on here. Never mind all that. We need to get some information out of the prisoner. When do we have a prisoner? Just now? Arr. Surrender or die, the choice is yours. Okay, I surrender. An orc scout. Good job, Ozzy. Now tell us everything, Orky. You mind if I call you Orky? What are you doing? Creating a rapport between us. That way he might be more willing to tell us if Bismarck is alive and where he's hiding. I'll show you how it's done. Stop. Okay, please stop. I don't know if he's alive. All I know, the orcs and goblins are about to burn Farmville. See? That's the way to do it. Well, that sure is one way. But was violence necessary? I call it efficiency. Wasn't violence in my book. Very strange way of putting things. Yeah, I know, but she can be sensitive deep down inside. From what I gathered, we must act quickly if we care about Farmville. There's no time to waste. Farmville it is. Never play Farmville.
Sure is a strange name for a town. Lack of human imagination, I suppose.
Yeah, there's that. I was waiting for it to stab at me and it didn't do it. getting the hang of those flyers. Hello. Sneaky. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It hurts. Gotta stop dodging backwards on those.
It seems that our young adventurers have arrived just in time to save the town. Now
Yay.
it remains to be seen if they can clear it out.
Okay, those guys are dumb. They stack up and that makes my life very easy. Grenade. It hurts. Damn, go down, sir. One hit away from her dead.
Ever one to taste like chicken, I guess.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going to find out what he was going to say there. The guy who's back getting stung by bees. Oh, that one hurt.
It's dragon-morphing time!
Enough. Oh no. Oh no. Run, man! Ta-da! Fucking hell. I love the cartoon sound effects. Ooh. Wasn't too difficult.
That was way too easy.
Oh, great.
Must have been a very old mountain troll, if you ask me.
Fair enough. If you're pointing out that it's easy, it was meant to be easy. Super kick unlocked. We're right on time to save the village. You're absolutely right, Eleodora. Sure saved the day. If you ask me, the whole village attack was just a distraction to slow us down. Why'd you say that? What I would have done. You're so dark sometimes. You mean all the time. Trying to meditate. All this chatter is pointless. Let us follow the scent of our enemies. There are orcs and goblins pretty much everywhere. So where to? If my half-brother truly is behind all this, then he should be up north. First we have to cross the dragon plains. Enough to chat. Nighty-night then. Love you too. Geez, what's her problem? It's a long story. See. They keep alluding that everybody's going to get their own little story.
Dragon plains.
It kind of sets the pace for how long the game's going to be. If this is the penultimate zone of this
place
region.
Reminds me of a time long lost. It's also the only place worth seeing in this kingdom.
Oh, route to the kingdom, man. I get the feeling like if you're in a group, you want this one with you because he's going to be stupidly powerful.
I'm sure you're wondering if those are petrified dragons or just statues.
Yes.
Far from me to spoil their secrets.
Oh god, it didn't knock it back. Oh god, if it's a mid-animation it doesn't. What was my... That doesn't pause it! That doesn't pause it! Anybody else coming out? Yes, okay. Can't knock up the dog. Gotta stop doing that when they're mid-flight. Okay. Any more? No. Right, move list. Super kick. Without holding a direction, XX and then Y. Okay, nice, nice. Thank you. Oh, the box wasn't actually where it appeared to be.
Where the heck did that come from?
From Canada. He's always Canada.
Time to introduce you to Orc Defenders. These annoying shield bearers love blocking attacks. The question is, can you find your way around them? Let us see how our heroes perform.
We need to find our way around the shield if we can just piercing arrow straight through it. Round 2. Oh, okay.
Call that healing?
I do, and I really need it. How'd that doggo die there? I like all the background stuff where there's always stuff happening in the back.
What
Oh, big party going on over there.
A goblin vacation retreat?
Yeah.
Who even lets goblins desecrate such holy places? A good thing they are about to get a beating.
You alright? so easy on a ranged character. Hey, bye, troll. Hello, two trolls. Okay. I just see that one.
Fire it up.
Nope. Well, they're stuck on each other. Let... Dragon, but we got through it. We got through that okay. With the demo, there was a really cool attack you could do. Dragon power charge speed unlocked. Okay, so we now get more dragon. And you did a slide underneath them, knocking them into the air, and then could rapid fire arrows upwards while you were laid down. You ruined the party. What was that? Some sort of resort? Big bad old boss tell us what we fight for him. He gives us Goblin Beach. That's why. That's no beach. It's hardly a pond. No, it was a beach. Why else would we call it a beach? Goblins. Thank you. You like everything too much, Eladora. Tell us everything you know. Never, you hear me? I got this. Wait, Big Bag Orc. North of Bad Orc. New camp. That wasn't so hard. Now I'll finish the goblin. What? Never said I'd let you go. No, let's spare him. It's just one goblin. How bad can it be? Thank you, kind elf girl. He's almost polite. Now he's going to warn the orcs of our arrival. But the way I see it, it's better that way. We'll be lined up and ready for a beat. Said, I guess. Let's hit the sack. Yeah.
Bismarck's war base.
Bismarck.
Assuming we can trust the goblin, this is where the final stand will take place.
Okay. Wait, is that a... No. Also a shiny purple thing back there. Go away. Hey, mate. If it isn't my little bro and his friends. Big brother, you mean? No, you are definitely smaller than me, but yes, you are also out of shape and old. You calling old? Maybe a tiny little chubby, tiny bit chubby, but I'm in top shape. Come and get me then. It's clobbering time. I bet he stole that line from someone else. Let him walk away. Bad choice. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, damn it. Avoid the vault. Point blank. Little shite. Apple.
Ah, a taste of things to come. Let's just hope the real fight is more worthy of my time.
The voice lines overlap quite nicely. Get back, you bastard. Get away. I like the elf go. The combat is very fun. Oh, shit. You can perfectly time the backflip on those orbs. That's good to know. I hope you regret it now. Hello. Already out of breath, little bro. No, I'm just warming up, that's all. Okay, Grog. Yeah. I'm more of a sprinter, you know, very fast over small distances. You wait and see, little mongrel. I'll get you. Oh, okay, those are angled. Oh. Oh, I took all the hits there. Oh, God. Oh.
Dragon Force.
Hot foot. Haha. You. Oh, hello. Free Dragon Force. Ooh, here. This is not going well. Oh, it was survive, right. I thought I had to kill that then. And has food? Food? Big danger ahead. Wants food, please. Here we go, the final battle. How can you be so sure? The epic music, of course. Why else would it start? Frog and friends, this is our final battle. You won't be seeing any new ones after this. Ha ha! Yep. Yeah, that was a hard hit. My dude. Ooh, race switch. Hey.